Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have two snacks to try from Boxu. So the first is our salty butter and camembert cheese cookie. I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting into with this one. I don't. So apparently this is a salty butter cookie with camembert cheese. This should be interesting. Uh, Cheese is one of those where we've had some really great cheese flavored snacks and some not. So I really don't know where it's going to fall on the spectrum. I'm very curious to see. It could be amazing. It could not. We're gonna find out. We're also going to try. This is our roasted onion Arare rice cracker. Uh, so apparently this is a particular type of onion called awaji, and according to the culture guide, which I do have, and I'm kind of looking over, and I'm not entirely sure. There's some sort of chicken seasoning involved as well. I really don't know what to expect from this one either. I do think this is going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see how this all turns out. With all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Starting with our salty butter and camembert cheese cookie. All right. The scent is kind of interesting. I'm really smelling the cheese, but there's kind of like a hint of sweet in there as well. I really don't know how this is going to go. So, yeah, we just have this cookie. Very unassuming. All right. I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. So part of what's kind of crazy about this one is that Boxu does something different than our other boxes, which is in their culture guide. They divide everything into sweet or savory. It's just kind of in there. Uh, they have it marked, the section marked as flavor. If I remember correctly, and I'm just going to double check real quick. Yeah, they have this marked as sweet. But I really wouldn't call it sweet. It is definitely more salty. You really get the cheese. Um, I don't know, maybe there's a bit of sweet in that cookie, but it reminds me more of those Ritz cheese sandwich crackers, where kind of the Ritz cracker, I don't know about you, but for me at least, it has a hint of sweetness to it, even though it's still very much a cracker and kind of on the salty side of things. Um, it kind of reminds me of that. And if I think about it more like that, it honestly is really pretty good. If you're thinking of it from that side, more as like the cracker. I don't know, it's weird. It kind of messes with your head a little bit. If you're curious, it might be worth a try. Um, it's not gross. I will say that. Unfortunately, our the worst that we've had on the channel was a cheese snack, and this is actually edible. Like I said, if I think of it more as like the Ritz cheese cracker and kind of ignore Boxu's classification of it, it kind of works a little bit better. Is The cookie is really kind of nice and crunchy. There's a lot of that salty butter flavor in the cheese, and it's just I think that's actually probably the biggest is do not approach this thinking it's going to be sweet. It's not. Um, this is definitely kind of a salty cheese snack, and it is I don't know, a part of me likes it, and a part of me is still just kind of I find it really weird that they're calling it a cookie, and that it really looks like a cookie, but it really tastes like crackers. It tastes a lot like the Ritz and cheese, and if I think of it more like that, I have to admit I like it more. I don't know, maybe that's a weird thing, maybe that's just me. I do apologize for kind of rambling. Moving on to our roasted onion Arare rice cracker. All right. It does smell very, very oniony. I don't know how well you can tell with my camera, but there are definitely like kind of brown flecks on this, which I'm pretty sure are the seasoning. Very strong on onion scent, very strong. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like it should be light and airy, and it is, but the crunch on it is so strong that it still takes quite a bit to get through. It takes quite a bit of effort to kind of chomp through it. Flavor-wise, it is extremely strong onion flavor. I'm not sure how much of that chicken seasoning they were talking about in the culture guide was coming through. Um, it's extremely strong. I do think it's probably a good thing that they just have the one bite, and they actually sent us two of these, so I'm going to swap these out. Just, um, I don't think I could really eat more than one at once because the flavor of it is just so strong, so strong. It's it's a lot. If you enjoy onion, you might like it. I can think of a few people who might really enjoy it. Um, but if you're not a big onion fan, I mean, it kind of made me think of just licking a bunch of onion powder, which I do really enjoy onion. I like onions a lot. Um, but I don't like I said, I don't think I could handle more than one. I don't think I could eat the second. Um, so if you're somebody who adores onions or your favorite thing on the face of the earth, you might really enjoy it. Otherwise, it doesn't taste bad. It's just extremely strong onion scent. Um, so if you're not somebody who just adores onions, maybe proceed with caution. Um, and maybe keep something else at hand to freshen your breath with. Gochi-sama. So to recap, we tried our salty butter and camembert cheese cookie, which reminds me so much of the Ritz cheese cracker sandwiches. I think they're kind of flavor-wise a cousin of it. If you enjoy those, this might be worth a shot. Just be aware, anyone who tries to tell you that this is a sweet cookie, it's not. It's not. It really isn't at all. We also tried our roasted onion Arare rice cracker, which had a really nice solid crunch to it. It takes some real effort to chomp through this. It is also extremely strong onion flavor. If you love onion, if it's your favorite thing ever, you might really enjoy it. If not, again, just proceed with caution. You might like it, you might not, but you definitely have to like onion. If you don't, it's going to be a problem, unfortunately. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.